Okay, so this is going to be a video on supplements and what I would recommend for somebody that's just starting out their fitness journey. We'll do another video on supplements and go over some more advanced supplements that I would suggest that you take. But if you're just starting out your fitness journey, these are the supplements that I suggest that you take. First and foremost is creatine monohydrate. I just got the equate stuff from Walmart last time, and it has worked really well. I've bought the more expensive creatine, and this seems to be working better than any of the others that I've purchased so far. So I would suggest investing in some creatine monohydrate. And then the next thing that I suggest getting is some protein powder. This one right here is extraordinarily good because if you can see that there, it's only 100 calories and it is 25 grams of protein. So it's really good macros in this if you wanted to, if you're looking for something with good macros. I consider this really good macros. So anytime I can get more than 10 grams of protein per 100 calories, I'm doing pretty good in whatever I eat. And this is 25 in 100 calories. So really good macros on this. So be sure to get yourself some protein powder and make sure that what you're getting is whey protein powder. Whey protein powder works really, really well. So just pick some up. It's great whenever you need a quick shake. You don't want to become reliant on it. You don't want to drink it too much. It's not something that you want to rely on heavily. But having one, maybe 2 scoops a day is really good. Good way to get some of that protein in. And it's good high quality protein. There's what they call complete and incomplete proteins, right? So incomplete proteins usually come in beans and legumes and various vegetables and fruits. And then you can pair those with others to make them complete proteins, right? So you can pair the bread and peanut butter together, and combined it makes a complete protein. So just know that if you're a vegetarian and you're eating a vegetarian diet, it's fine, but just make sure that you're looking at what your proteins are. And if your proteins are incomplete proteins, that you're adding the necessary branched chain amino acid so that it can be a complete protein. Another thing you could do is, if you're a vegetarian, is just take some branched chain amino acids. But I'm not a vegetarian, ate a lot of meat, so it doesn't really affect me that way. So just make sure that if you are a vegetarian, you do the research and that you are consuming complete proteins, not incomplete proteins. And if you're not a vegetarian and you're eating plenty of meat, it's fine to have some of your proteins incomplete proteins, because the meat that you're consuming is going to have the amino acids to pair with the incomplete proteins and make them a complete protein. So just know that, right? The other thing I like to do is I like to take a pre-workout, the bulk by Transparent Labs. That's what I've been taking lately. It works really, really well, and I would suggest getting yourself a good pre-workout. Now, this has 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, right? So if you're working out late at night, which I do, it might not be ideal for everybody if your body is going to be hindered by it and you're not able to get sleep, because it does no good to go get a good workout in and then not be able to sleep and recover. So make sure that if you're getting a pre-workout, that you're tolerant of the caffeine, and if you're not tolerant of the caffeine, get a stem-free pre-workout so that you don't have caffeine in it, but you can still get the pumps, right? The nutrients in here helps you get a pump in the gym are really probably more important than the caffeine, but I like the caffeine because it helps me focus and lift just a little bit more when I'm in the gym. And I've noticed that, you know, when I have about 200 milligrams of caffeine, that I'm able to lift a little better, right? And the research shows that if you want caffeine for sports performance, you need about 1 gram per body weight. So about 200 milligrams is right for me, 190, 200 milligrams. Don't go over 400 milligrams of caffeine. That's the daily limit that's recommended. And when you start going over that, you know, you can have some problems with caffeine withdrawals and so on and so forth. Not a lot of people do. There'll probably be a lot of folks in my comments like, always, you know, drink more than 400 milligrams of caffeine. I see some folks that drink 400 milligrams of caffeine like first thing in the morning, and to me, I would be jittery and crazy. I couldn't do that. I could do about 400 throughout the day, and I'll be fine. So I'll drink one of these, and then mainly I drink uncaffeinated products throughout the day. But sometimes, you know, I'll grab me a Ghost Energy, and I'll have that throughout the day too, and that's about 400 milligrams of caffeine. Or I'll drink a few diet sodas and one of these, right? So if you're getting started and you're like I was, you're over 40, you have high blood pressure and high cholesterol, and you need to combat that and get it down right away, there is something that you can take here. And the first thing is, for your blood pressure, hibiscus tea. Get yourself some hibiscus tea and take this, and you will see your blood pressure drop. So it works really well, and I definitely recommend it for anybody who's battling high blood pressure issues. I was really surprised how well and how quickly it worked, but it worked great for me. And then it'll lower your cholesterol, and it also helps with your blood pressure, is organic beetroot. Organic beetroot. You can also just get beet juice at the store. That's what I started off with, was just the bottles of beet juice, but they are absolutely terrible. And I can get the organic beetroot powder. I can add it to my pre-workout, and it'll help give me a little bit more of a pump. It adds a little bit of NO2 to your bloodstream, which will help you get a little bit more of a pump. And this dilates your vascular system, so it allows more blood to move through your system at a better rate, which in turns lowers your blood pressure. A lot of times the blood pressure is high because your vascular system is constricted, and your heart's having to pump really hard to get the blood through your body. So by vasculating it and making your vascular system a little larger, it helps the heart pump it easier, which lowers your blood pressure a little bit. At least that's the research behind it. That's what they say. So to sum this up, my recommendation for everybody working out is multivitamin, right? I recommend the Animal Pack. If you're working out extremely hard, you take 2 of these. It comes like this in a little package where you get all your multivitamins that you need for the day. And if you're just starting to work out, you're doing say 3 workouts a week right now, maybe some full body workouts, maybe just getting started back in the gym, just take 1 pack in the morning, every morning. It's going to cover you. If you're working out super hard, you're working out 6-7 days a week, you are throwing in cardio in there, take a pack in the morning and then a pack at night. And that will cover you 24 hours and make sure that your system is loaded with nutrients day and night. So when your body's trying to heal itself, whether it's while you're sleeping or while you're awake, you have the nutrients for it to help it recover. And that has helped my recovery a ton, is having the multivitamins. So creatine, definitely want to take that. Multivitamins, you definitely want to take that. And whey protein, you definitely want to take that. As a bonus, pre-workout, really good right before you go in and get your lift. And if you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol issues, organic beetroot powder, hibiscus tea. Those two things are going to help you out there. Now we'll go into some more advanced stuff that I started taking, but for right now, when I first started my fitness journey, this is what I took right here. I took this, the monohydrate creatine, the 1 animal pack, protein powder as needed, and the beetroot extract. And within 3 months, I was able to remove these two from my diet because I had my high blood pressure and my high cholesterol under control by that point. And so now I'm just taking the creatine, the animal pack, pre-workout, and the protein powder. And as far as protein powder goes, I really switch it up and use a lot of different kinds of protein powder. I like different flavors of protein powder. Some of them cook better, some of them don't cook as well. This one right here actually makes a pretty decent protein pancake when you do it properly. So we'll talk about that. I'll put the recipe up for the protein pancake one day. But you know, if you take all these supplements right here, you're setting yourself up with a very good foundation for your exercise routine and your workouts to come. And that is going to give you all the nutrients and everything you need to be able to build muscle and be a little bit more healthy. Folks might say, oh, you know, you take this and it's going to damage, you know, your liver, or your kidneys, or you take the creatine and it's going to do this or that. Honestly, the research has shown that it's one of the safest supplements there are out there. There's no reason that you shouldn't take it. Anybody that says different is really just fear mongering, and they don't know any better. They've heard a rumor and they're passing that rumor around. So when do I take mine? I do take mine, and I've talked about this before, but I do take my creatine monohydrate after working out. There has been some research that showed taking it after workout may help the bioavailability of the creatine. This right here, I take before I go to the gym. I take a pack before I go to the gym, and I take a pack first thing in the morning as soon as I wake up. That's when I take this. Obviously, the pre-workout before I go to the gym. I actually use the pre-workout to wash down the animal pack. And then this, generally, I'm going to take this when I get done at the gym. I come home, I'm going to take my whey protein then. And the reason why is there has been a little bit of research that has said that utilizing whey protein after your workout may be a little bit more beneficial than other times. You know, they talk about the anabolic window after you work out, and you have a certain amount of time to get 25 grams of protein in so that your body can utilize it to build muscle. That anabolic window is absolutely a real thing, but it is not a short period of time. It's about 4 hours. So make sure you have this within 3 hours, because you don't want to push the 4 hour mark right to the edge, right? You want to make sure you're getting it within a time period that your body can use it. So within the 3 hour mark from concluding your workout, you want to go ahead and get your whey protein in. I usually do mine about 30 minutes to an hour after leaving the gym, and it works out great for me. I've seen great results with that. So this is what I recommend if you're just starting out, you're just getting into fitness, you're just getting into lifting, you're over 40 and you're getting back into it, and you're looking at what nutrients should I be taking. This is everything that I would suggest that you start with. And then we'll talk about some more advanced nutrients as time moves on. So today was a rest day. There's not going to be a workout video today. This is going to be the video for today, and then tomorrow, you'll have a workout video that you'll be able to watch. I really appreciate all the comments and everybody's support. I think everything's moving in the right direction. So, any questions or anything, drop in the comments. I'll try to answer those to the best of my ability. Make another video on the topic if the answer is too long to jot it down in written form and pass it on to you. But that's what we're looking at. That's my suggestion as far as supplements go for your fitness journey.